So since we're on that topic, I know you talked about earlier, Fallon, this women empowerment. How do you feel about that? How in the world right now, in the culture right now, how do you feel about that empowerment, that movement right
That's a loaded question, but I'm
now?
gonna answer the best I can.
Yes, all
I'm
you
gonna
can.
say, for women in today's age, we have an advantage because there's more freedom and more independence guaranteed to us. So I think it's important not to neglect it and to focus on yourself also. Focus on yourself as a young woman, especially while you're in your teens to like your late 20s, even 30s and beyond, but especially while you're in um, your prime or that that youthfulness that you have, like preserve that and make it work for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I would say focus on self-love and focus on your goals. And it could seem simple to some people, but it's really not. It's a lot of inner work and it's a lot of baggage with that. So it's not as simple as it sounds. And I know that a lot of young ladies could relate to me when I say this. It's an everyday thing. And it's an everyday choice to choose yourself and um and to let yourself know that if anyone's for you, they will also support you on that movement to self betterment. So I
that's
would say that, yeah, I'm all support. I'm a feminist. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm a feminist. I support I support women's rights. So yeah,
That's nice.
that's yeah.
Oh, do you got anything you want to ask us, Fallon? You know, not to keep it. You know,
Oh yes. So I watch y'all. I keep up with y'all. Have my
appreciate
notifications on.
that.
So I
Appreciate
have
that.
wanted to ask you. You're welcome. I have wanted to ask. Do you guys have any upcoming projects that you like to share?
Oh, definitely. Pretty much we have been working since about November. Oh, we have a nice fall collection that's coming on. New
Ooh,
upcoming pieces. You know, females also too.
yes.
So a lot of pieces, just hoodies, sweatpants, a lot of special things coming. I
You,
should say, Fallon. A
you
lot of
hear
special
that,
things.
Takeover girls? You hear that?
A lot of special things. I did want to invite you also too, to the next photo shoot. We're shooting
Ah,
a vlog with it also too. So you know when they get this, they'll be able to see it.
aw,
But we do want to invite you just in person.
thank you.
And that's a couple of things. This fall collection is pretty much we put a lot of time and effort in it. So we would like to show the people real soon.
Thank you. I would love to be a part of that. I
Thank you
support
for
I support
that.
the brand. It's beautiful.
Thank
Beautiful movement. I'll say movement because it's more than a brand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you for that. I did
You're
want.
welcome.
I have to ask you too. It's just crazy how since we're on this topic, how life really is. Me
Mm,
personally, my people been knowing your people for a long time.
a long
So
time.
yeah. And then Ron coming in a situation, then also you coming in to help. Do you feel like this life is just how you think life is? Cause like if you ask anybody like this crazy like this original, I mean a regular person, you ask me like dang that happened like that? Well, yeah, it did. So how do you just think, reflection on just life in general?
My reflection on life is I used to think I knew it all. I used to think I had life figured out. When I was around like 17, 18, I was like, I got life figured out. I'm grown.
Yeah.
Because I thought that, but at 25,
Yeah.
I recently turned 25 in August.
Happy
So
late birthday, Fallon. Yeah,
thank
make sure y'all
you.
wish that in the comments.
Thank you. Leo gang. Yeah, Leo woman. But I recently realized that once I turned 25, I was like, I don't know a thing. Life, it's full of questions and you won't always have the answer. So life to me is it's it's a lot. It's
Yeah,
hard, but
yeah,
it's
it is.
also I also feel like I'm a spiritual person, so I will say this. I think everything happens for a reason.
Absolutely.
I think
Firm
everything happens
believer.
for a
Yeah.
reason. And there's a lot of synchronicities that have happened in my life to where I was like, oh wow, that's ironic. Or like, oh, it was meant to
Yeah.
happen in
Yeah.
that way.
That's true.
So I do believe that as long as you tend to your mental health, as we were talking about earlier, and as long as you keep a strong faith, you'll do fine in life. You should be able to make it through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's a lot of work too.
You gonna have ups and downs.
You're
Yeah.
gonna have ups and
Yeah.
downs.
Believe that.
Yeah,
Believe
I
that.
think a lot of people. The issue is my brother Ryan, the one that graduated from Xavier. Um, he had told me, we had a conversation recently, and he was like, I'm just so proud of you. And I was like, thank you, because at the moment, to be honest, I was like, I wasn't feeling the best. So I was like, okay, I need that little, you know,
Push, yeah. That
that
little
little
small thing.
push.
Yeah.
Because it matters. I care about what my siblings say. I love talking to them.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
in this conversation, he was like, the problem with our society is that we're a microwave society.
Right.
So we want success overnight.
Yes, that's happening.
Nobody wants
That's
nobody wants to work for it, or nobody wants to go through those ups and downs that life has. So he was telling me, in life, just remember that it's not about how fast you get there, but it's more so about your endurance and your discipline.
True.
Yeah, so we had that conversation. So it's funny you brought that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we just talked about that, me and my older brother, to where I was like, okay, that's true. We do live in a microwave society, to where it's like, oh, well, they became this overnight. They blew up on this, but it's like, that's not the reality.
Yeah.
And also, a lot of those people see that blew up, they've been working at it for years.
Yeah, they've been doing it, yeah. Even though you didn't see it.
You didn't see it, but they saw what it took to get there.
Absolutely.
So,
no,
yeah.
that's perfect you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like right on
Microwave
point.
society.
Nah, it's crazy you really said that, Fallon, because was talking about that, just a marathon, really.
Well, you guys
Can't look at it. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard the story. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
It's a,
Have you guys done a podcast on the beginning of Unexpected Takeover yet?
we did.
You did?
Next one is going to be more
More
at the photo shoot. That's why I want you to also to Fallon. Really,
Well, thank you. Thank y'all for inviting me.
thanks. We'll have to get your brother too also. Ryan, check this out.
Yeah, well-
Get him on here too. But that's
Oh, he would love it.
that would be nice. That would be nice. We're gonna close it out, Fallon. We do want to appreciate, you coming in, popping out for the first ever Takeover Girls. So this is definitely a great start.
Takeover girl.
And we're going definitely in the right direction. So just thank you, Fallon, on behalf of this Unexpected Takeover. Everybody that's part of the team, just appreciate you for coming out.
Thank you.
Knocking us out, then also creating Takeover Girls. So
Thank you.
but that's all that we have, Fallon. If you want to say anything to the viewers, anybody else, the floor is yours.
First, I just want to say thank you. Once again, I know I keep saying it, but thank you for the invitation. And also, thank you for bringing my creation to life. You brought it into fruition. So thank you for putting it into motion. And I'm happy that you appreciated the idea enough to do something with it too. Because,
That one small thing.
that one small thing could really impact everything. So I really am grateful for that. And I also want to say, y'all stay tuned, because there's a lot of stuff coming up. And
Hey, yo, Nate.
join the movement. Join the movement. Yeah.
Thank
that's
y'all
all.
again. Podcast 2 coming soon. Thank you again, Fallon.